Welcome to another edition of Chris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com. I'm back after a 4-year absence. I haven't been on YouTube, so I got my two main guys here, Miles and Jatori Payne. So we're going to be discussing the TLC pay-per-view. We're going to give our prediction reviews and what we're thinking to happen and all that good stuff. So Drew McIntyre versus AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. Who wants to go first?
I can go first. That's fine. I'm thinking Drew McIntyre is gonna win. That's who I'm betting on. It's like Drew just won back the belt. That match probably still the show. AJ Styles is a great competitor, so is Drew. So that's who I'm banking on. I'm banking on Drew.
Okay.
Okay, I want to go with it. I'm thinking it's going to be a nice little battle, but it's going to be a good interference from the big AJ like to fight dirty, so but Scott is going to go out like a warrior as always. But AJ might win the title this time, unfortunately, with his little mullet head.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mother hair might win the title. So I'm gonna have to go AJ.
I agree with you, Jatori. So I think that AJ Styles is gonna pick up the victory over Drew McIntyre. And I'm thinking that maybe Brock Lesnar come back and beat the mess out of Drew McIntyre or something like that. Or maybe what's that big tall guy named Almost? I think that's what Riddle calls him,
Yeah, that's
Almost.
why I call him. That's why I call him old dog.
Yeah, maybe he's gonna help him. But then again, like I said, I'm thinking that Drew is gonna lose this championship to AJ Styles. And shoot, I don't know who AJ Styles is probably gonna face if he faces Drew McIntyre again, because we all know that Drew McIntyre has he has an injury and everything. So we'll see this.
Now for that answer, I think he might face Sheamus. He might face Sheamus because he started a war with Sheamus now.
Well, yeah, that's also true. That's something else to look at. So maybe Sheamus, comes out and interfere in the match and possibly cost Drew or cost AJ in some kind of way. And maybe it'll be Drew versus Sheamus at the Royal Rumble. So just depending on just depending on how this unpredictable WWE wants to do things, because they'll think 1 minute that, the wrestling fans, they know that Drew McIntyre is gonna win, but they want you to see how have y'all ever noticed when the champion gets beat down and then next thing you know, um on that pay-per-view the champion wins.
Yeah.
Right?
That's usually how it goes. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's WWE.
Yeah. Well,
But
let's go.
lately it's been like you said, if the fans figure everything out last minute, they'll do a switch up because
Right.
the
Yeah.
fans will open their mouth, be like, "Oh, we figured everything out." So when the social media starts talking, the Vince McMahon and everybody on producers in WWE, they'll do a last minute switch up and let the wrestlers know we need to switch it up, and
Yeah,
then they'll switch it up last minute.
right, because they did it numerous of times with the most recent pay-per-views. Shoot, I forgot what match it was, but I was thinking that this was gonna happen and that ended up happening. I'm like, hold on, what? So yeah,
Matter of fact, they did it on Hell of the Cell. They did that Hell of the Cell,
right.
because Drew McIntyre really wasn't supposed to lose his belt.
Right. Yep. Yep, but they did it last minute because Randy had got in the face of Vince McMahon backstage. Yeah, so all right. Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owen in the table, ladder, and chairs match. What do y'all think is gonna happen? Who will pick up that W?
Okay, I'm gonna have to say the head of the table gonna pick up the W. Yeah, the head of the table. Head of the table.
That freaking junk gets on my nerve. I'm the head of the table. I'm the tribal.
The tribal chief.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's entertaining to me.
But it's funny at the same time.
Right.
I just wish they would just go.
I put food on the
They
table.
just shoot with the
Something
rest
like
of the put the rest of the Usos on there. Cause this watching Jay just sit there like with his head down like a puppy dog, that's getting on my nerves.
Man.
I hate seeing him over there just on the side of there with his head down. I'm like, man, you look like a little kid.
Man,
that's the whole point, because it's like it's telling the story. Because like if he messes up, then that he loses connections with like his family and stuff like that.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm like, man, you still got what's his name? What's her name? Tamia. Tamia's on SmackDown, and she ain't even acknowledged Roman.
True.
The whole time.
They could put other people in it, yeah.
And Tamina ain't getting no wins. But so with me, what I'm thinking about in that TLC match, Roman Reigns retained. So possibly Jay tries to help or whatever. But Kevin Owens probably put Jay through a table. And here comes Jimmy making his return. He helps Roman pick up that win.
Well, that's possibility because he's reportedly he's supposed to be back in December or January. So
yeah. So I'm thinking it's definitely gonna be at TLC because Roman can't get he can't get disqualified in this TLC match. No matter what, he can have all the help that he wants, and Kevin, it won't be no disqualification or anything. So yep, we'll see.
Yep.
But Big E been talking to Paul Heyman, so like I said, you never know. Big E might be joining the ranks.
Shoot, man. I mean, he was doing something.
I want to see Big E versus Roman Reigns for a title.
You know what?
Yeah.
I actually did hear something about Big E was gonna win the Universal title.
I mean, they split him up from the New Day. I want him to be for something. I want him to have a singles push going.
Right. Yeah, I think he'll have a successful one.
He can go in the ring.
Yeah, he can. It's just not putting him in any matches or anything.
This is the thing, though. I ain't saying that. I don't know how to put it, but Vince McMahon, and you can judge it yourself, but look at it. Just be realistic. Vince McMahon never kept a black world universal champion for a long time. Be honest to yourself. He kept intercontinental and US champions for a long time, but not the heavyweight or the WWE, the big shoulder champion. It's always been a white champion.
Right.
Be honest. So do you really think he's gonna put Big E, because he won't even push Keith Lee. He won't even,
Shoot.
so
Hey, and
be
make it.
honest.
Hey, and look,
They're thinking about putting Keith Lee back in NXT.
man, but look though, also they look what they're doing with Lashley. They're not even pushing Lashley. Lashley been there way before any of these guys, and he's still in a mid card thing. The last time we seen Lashley, he was an Intercontinental Champion when he faced Umaga. Let him rest in peace. But he faced Umaga the last time I remember seeing him, and now he's a United States Champion. Like
And
that
even
just
and even though I say, about the the WWE championship, The Rock is not full black. He's like half Samoan and half black. So don't try to give me that. Oh yeah, he's black. No, don't push that on me.
oh no,
I'm talking about a full black person, and I think he even got white in him. So
I think he has
so don't try that with me.
something. All right. What is the let's see. Next match is The Fiend, Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton. What do y'all think?
Uh I don't know. I know Randy Orton tried to kill the Fiend so many times. Everybody tried to kill the Fiend. But I think it's going to be a good match, and I think, oh gosh, I don't know. I really, that match I'm so iffy on, so I'm gonna let him go first.
All right.
I'm thinking Randy might actually win because Alexa Bliss is gonna be in the Fiend's corner, and Randy Orton is probably gonna use that to his advantage. He's probably gonna capitalize and like hold her hostage or something, and it's gonna be the Fiend's weakness, and the Fiend is gonna lose. I'm hoping that's not what happens. I feel like the Fiend needs to win more, especially to avenge the fact that Randy beat Bray for the WWE title at WrestleMania, and that sucked. That really sucked because I was hoping that Bray Wyatt had a longer title reign. But either way, that's gonna be my prediction. I'm betting on Randy Orton to win. I just don't want him to win.
Yeah,
I feel that.
yeah, I kind of agree with with the Randy Orton may take Alexa Bliss hostage and stuff like that. Because he's known for doing certain things like that. He's the Viper. You never know what he's up to. So my pick on this one, I'll have to say Bray Wyatt if I had to take a slight guess because I'm really iffy on that one. Just like you are, brother Tori.
Now, me, I like he said, Alexa Bliss I think is gonna be in the corner, but I think she's gonna go full Sister Abigail. I think she's finally gonna go full Sister Abigail. She's gonna come out and what I mean by that, she's gonna go in her full outfit. She might not be called full, Sister Abigail, but she's gonna be in her full Sister Abigail outfit and literally deranged and all that. And I think Wade Barrett is gonna win.
Right.
Because lately she ain't been on the show. Have you noticed she ain't been on the show lately?
She
Yeah,
wasn't.
but that's because she's been shooting for a TV show.
Yeah, with Devon Dudley.
Yeah, but you gotta realize WWE will use any advantage for
true for story purposes. You're right.
Well, okay. Well, we'll see this Sunday on that match. Let's go to the next match. Sasha Banks versus Carmella.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be stupid crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, recapping of what we seen last Friday with how Carmella, hit that glass bottle over Sasha Banks back, and
Champagne.
man, I was like, dang, I ain't never seen anybody got hit with a glass bottle. Um, with women's getting hit by glass bottles. I mean, I can understand.
Oh well, I have. Well, then you missed the when Trish Stratus got hit with glass, like a glass mug, and Tori Tori used to hit. Man, they used to do it all the time, and when Raw was around back in the days. So that's nothing new.
Man, I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna go with Carmella winning this one simply because WWE. I feel like they need new champions. They don't need the same old Sasha Banks, Charlotte,
True.
Bailey. Who else was that? Even though Oscar champion right now, we don't need to see her as champion over and over again. We don't need to see those four as champion over and over again. So, like I said, my pick is gonna be Carmella, and then they probably gonna fight again on the next episode of SmackDown. Well, probably that following Friday after the TLC pay-per-view, they probably face each other again. Just so WWE can try to boot upper the ratings. But then again, Carmella's still gonna retain against Sasha.
I understand, and I'm gonna have to disagree though. I feel like Sasha Banks is going to retain. I feel like she just won the belt, and I'm not really a fan of like this feud in the slightest. Like I I I feel like they repackaged Carmella and they put her in the title picture too soon. Like, but at the same time, like who else was Sasha Banks gonna face for the belt? Like she faced Bailey so many times, So hopefully she retains and like we can get Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks because that's the match I want to see. But I'm thinking WWE could still be petty and use the whole Snoop Dogg thing and Snoop Dogg go to AEW. They could be petty and take the belt off of Sasha Banks because of that, and Carmella could
and
win
take
the
her
belt.
music.
She's a former champion, so
And take her music.
Yep, and
Actually,
take the music.
I agree. See, I agree with both of you guys, but see, all right. I think she's gonna lose it. I think she's gonna lose it, but then they're gonna do a rematch. Then Sasha's gonna win it, but she's gonna win it with different music because I think they're gonna take Snoop Dogg's music away. They're gonna repackage Sasha and make her a heel.
Right. But then again,
And
I can probably see Bianca Belair, maybe coming out there and flipping the both of them, and then nobody wins, and then have a triple threat, match at the Royal Rumble.
Well, right
See,
now
that's a match that they should have put like on the card. They should have put Bianca Belair versus Bailey because they got a little feud going on. So they could have had
Bianca
that match.
Belair is facing Bailey. I don't know why because Bailey can't wrestle where you feel me.
Wow.
I'm literally like, what happened to Bailey?
Man, speaking of people can't wrestle, look at what's the lady name? Look at what is it? Is it Billy Kay? Or
Yeah,
oh yeah, that girl, man, that loudmouth. You talking about loudmouth?
yeah, Billy Kay. I think she's the one with the black hair.
Yeah, she the one with the black hair.
And can't wrestle work. Crap. Hey, and brother Tori, recap of what happened on that when she was.
Okay. I don't know. Did you watch her last match?
Talk about like on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see it.
Okay, so when the match was over, Natalia was like, Natalia was walking away from the ring like, "You sorry?"
Sorry.
I
I
was
was
like,
like, man, I was like, there's no way they scripted that. This is just crazy.
They
Natalia's
could
on
have.
a
They
losing
could have
streak.
scripted it.
And
I
this
don't
is
know.
just this is crazy. Natalia's on a losing streak and she's calling other wrestlers sorry.
dang, that is bad. All right, so let's go to let's see. Let's go to Naya Jack. Let's go to Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax versus Asuka and who would be her opponent. But let's get to first of who would be Asuka's opponent that she's gonna team with this Sunday at TLC.
Mm, Well, I'm thinking it'll be first off. I can't
Oh,
see
kind of.
works like she just said on TLC. I'm thinking it's gonna be either Mandy Rose, Rhea Ripley, or Charlotte. That's gonna be my bet. Like Mandy Rose is like the safe one because she came out and she attacked Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. So that's a safe bet. But if they want to shock people, they could go Rhea Ripley because she's supposed to go on the main roster. And then you got Charlotte, she missing the tag belt. That's the only thing she really missing. And yeah, that's my three picks.
Hold on, Charlotte missing the tag belt?
Yeah, she missing the tag belts.
Dang.
Are you sure about that?
I am sure that's the only belt she ain't got.
Yeah, I think he's right because she had the Raw Women's Championship and the SmackDown one, but she never did have a tag. She
And
never.
the NXT one. She had the NXT one twice.
Dang.
I you know what? That's one thing I did not understand. Why seeing her to with the Raw belt and the NXT back down to NXT? That I didn't, and she was wrestling in both shows. I never could understand that.
Because it's like what Chris said earlier. It's like the same four women. You can just got constantly have the belts. You just constantly just like it's
No, but what I mean by that is they
yeah,
never called anybody up from NXT when they have so much talent on NXT. Like it took
they
them
do.
forever to call Rhea Ripley up. And then it took
Sure.
them so long to call what's that girl called? Well, she called herself now Reckoning.
Oh,
She called
yeah,
herself Reckoning up. Now,
Oh, you talking about being young?
yeah, it took her forever to call her up.
man.
It's like it's WWE runs their roster like stupid. It's just stupid.
I mean, also look. I mean, they got Shotzi Blackheart and they got Io Shirai. I mean, they got all these. They got all this talent in NXT that they're not putting on the main roster, and there's nobody really there that are going to be able to face for the tag belt. So since they got Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax as the champions right now, there's no other teams that they can have. There's no other teams that they can have to face but the women's champion Oscar and whoever her opponent is going to be, whoever not her opponent, whoever going to be her tag team partner this Sunday. So they got to do some.
That's like Aleister Black. That's like Aleister Black. Aleister Black was such a waste. Now he's wrestling on the mid show. He ain't
But
even
now he's
wrestling.
not wrestling at all, is he? Like I
No,
see him in.
no, he's wrestling, but he's wrestling like on main event.
Oh
Oh, he
shit!
is. Shit,
I'm serious. He's now he's a waste. He's on main event.
I didn't even know that.
You get on there, man. That's how you know you saw when you go to
You ain't lying. Nobody watches main event.
No, I think they tried to like bring main event back. I heard Ricochet face Jeff Hardy on main event.
Ricochet was on main event for a while until they started doing the retribution thing. That's how he got on retribution, because they took him off a main event and put him on that retribution story.
Man, shoot. But
like I said, it's stupid. They had when Keith Lee was missing for a while, he was on main event.
Dang. But yeah,
that's crazy.
But like I said,
it's silly.
But like we said earlier.
But anyways, I kind of think I think it's probably going to be the person that's going to be the tag team partner is either going to be like it's going to be either Rhea Ripley or Dana Brooks
or Mandy Rose.
I can't. There's no way possible it could be what's her name that is pregnant.
Becky.
Like he said,
there's no way it could be Becky,
in no way, because a human body got to get back in shape.
Exactly.
Then you got to get cleared by the physical people by wrestling, because you just had a baby. It ain't no way.
Right. People don't understand that though.
Everybody automatically assumes that because Becky Lynch gave Oscar the belt, due to when she had to leave back in May, so they may think that may happen, but it's whatever. All right.
I know what they're thinking. I know what they're thinking, because they look at Charlotte because she just had surgery, and then they look at her body, and Charlotte had a whole
thing altogether.
Yeah, that's different. She had surgery on her teeth.
Oh man, let's go ahead and get to the last match, but not least. Let's get to the New Day versus the Hurt Business for the WWE Raw Tag Team Championship.
I think the Hurt Business is going to finally pull out the Hurt for once.
Yeah, they got to pull that Hurt out. I agree with you. I think that the Hurt Business is gonna win that match. They're gonna pick. New Day is gonna pick up a good fight. Gonna put up a good fight. Against them and everything. But then again, Hurt Business is gonna end up winning the championships and probably.
And hold on, does it look like Kofi is hurt?
I didn't know anything about that.
No, I'm saying, don't it look like he's wrestling a little bit slower? Like every time it seems like he's been wrestling, he's been grabbing his leg every match. Every match.
I thought that he possibly had got injured, or someone tweaked his leg or something during the match. Was that on Raw? I don't know. I don't remember.
I thought I was like back on SmackDown, and like I thought he took like time off for it. Now,
I don't remember, but yeah,
I think that was, and then Big E was all by himself, wasn't it?
Right, he was all by himself, if I'm not mistaken.
So yeah, New Day may take off probably going to take off for the holidays or something, even though they just recently got back from an injury.
What kind of match is it?
For the champ, let me see. I believe it was just a normal match, maybe.
Probably.
Yeah, I think it is. It look like it's just a regular match. Nothing. Nothing major. Not no table ladder and chairs or nothing. Should be a no disqualification match.
Yeah. That's the thing. They really don't do much for you on this pay-per-view,
No, man.
They do like 2 like TLC matches now. That's it.
Yeah, they only got 6 matches on the card, so they probably gonna put in at least like two. They're gonna put at least like two of the two little squash matches, in there. They're probably gonna put Bianca Belair versus Bailey in there, and they're probably gonna put
I'm hoping so. Yeah.
yeah, and they're probably gonna put
Yeah, that's definitely a squash match.
yeah, yeah, they're gonna put. I know they're gonna put that.
I don't
I
worry
know
about
they're gonna
that.
put that. Yeah, I know they're
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
put that.
hoping they put that.
Shoot, yeah, I know they're gonna put that match in there for sure. Dude, well, we got NXT coming on, y'all, in a matter of 9 minutes right now. So, all right, well, uh, thank y'all for watching Crystal.
Okay, didn't they say they're going to call a cross up?
Killian Cross, I believe, but now I think he's having his sights on the oh, I think he's gone. Thank y'all for watching Chris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com. Please leave a comment down below in the description. Also, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. And we're gonna be doing more wrestling. We're gonna do more viewpoints, predictions, all that good stuff here on my channel. I really do appreciate y'all for watching. Thank y'all so much.